Hello, and welcome to the Bloom and Beyond podcast. This episode is titled Exercise and Aging: How to Stay Strong, Mobile, and Confident at Every Age. Today, I'm discussing something that changes everything about how we age, and that is exercise. When I say exercise, most people may picture treadmills, burpees, or heavy dumbbells. But the truth is, aging well isn't about how much you can lift or how many miles you can run. It's about staying functional. So being able to move, balance, reach, climb stairs, play with your grandkids, and live life on your terms. So first, let's discuss redefining fitness as we age. As we move through midlife and beyond, our bodies naturally experience changes. Slower metabolism, reduced muscle mass, joint stiffness, and sometimes even balance issues. But none of that means that we're destined to slow down. In fact, the most effective fitness programs for older adults aren't about intensity, they're about intention. They focus on improving everyday movement patterns, like pushing, pulling, squatting, rotating, and stabilizing. So think of it this way. Instead of training for a marathon, you're training for life, like carrying groceries, getting up from off the floor, hiking a favorite trail without fear of falling, raking leaves in your yard, putting items on the high shelf in the kitchen. That's functional fitness. It's purposeful, empowering, and deeply restorative. Now let's talk about the 4 key pillars that support healthy aging through movement. First is balance. Balance is often the first thing that we lose when we stop moving regularly. Simple exercises like standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walking, or even gentle yoga poses will help retrain your body. Strong balance means confidence, so no hesitation when you're stepping off of a curb or climbing up the stairs. The second is stability. This is your body's foundation, especially your core. A stable core doesn't mean like six-pack abs. It means your spine, hips, and shoulders can support you. Movements like seated marches, planks, or standing torso twists, those all keep your stability strong. The third is mobility, and mobility is what makes movement feel smooth and pain-free. Over time, we lose range of motion if we're sitting too much or we're moving too little. So gentle stretching, chair yoga, and joint-friendly resistance work can help maintain that freedom of movement that makes everything, from gardening to dancing or going out for a walk, much more enjoyable. And fourth, finally, strength. Muscle loss begins around age 30, and it declines each decade after that. But we can rebuild it at any age. So light weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight help build bone density and metabolism while protecting your joints. The key is progression. You start small, move consistently, and you build up over time. When all 4 of these pillars work together, the result isn't just a fitter body, it's independence, energy, and confidence in motion. And next is the mind-body connection. So here's what's great about movement in later life. It's never just physical. Exercise becomes a mental and emotional reset. Now, not that it isn't that way when we're younger, but being active hits different as we age. When we move, we boost serotonin and endorphins, we improve focus, and even sleep better. The research is clear. Strength training and mindful movement help reduce anxiety, depression, and cognitive decline. And it doesn't have to be complicated. A daily walk, a few resistance band moves, or even a short yoga flow can transform both your body and your mind. What matters most is consistency. You don't need to do everything, just something every day. if you're ready to get started, think small and personal. Ask yourself, what movements do I need most in my daily life? What do I need to be able to do to complete my tasks throughout the day? And then what do I enjoy doing? And what is sustainable for me? Start with 10-minute sessions, focusing on posture, breath, and awareness. Mix in those activities that bring you joy. Walking, your dog, dancing, stretching. Movement should feel like self-care and not punishment. And then, when you're ready to add in some resistance training, do a little research, meet with a trainer, and speak to your doctor to help you understand what will benefit you in accomplishing your health goals and what limitations that you may have due to changes in your body over the years. Because, as always, it's safety first. Aging isn't about decline, it's about adaptation. Every time you move, stretch, lift, or balance, you're sending your body the message, I'm still capable. So, move often, move joyfully, and remember, strength at every age isn't about chasing youth. It's about being healthy in the present. Thank you so much for joining me today on Bloom and Beyond. If this episode inspired you, share it with someone who needs a little reminder that movement is medicine. And until next time, keep moving.